What's up, Adventure Man? Greg Nass here. Hey, I just wanted to give you the rundown on AdventureFest this year because we made a lot of changes, right? And it might be confusing. So first, we've moved the entire thing to the Laurel Highlands. That's right. We're on Route 30 at the Machine Gun Preacher Rat Bikes Festival area. That's right behind the Rat Bike shop. Um, and we decided to move away from Agape because we simply felt called to a new location. Agape has served us well since 2015. That's right, 8 years we were at Agape, and it was amazing, and the people were great. But we just felt called to a new location. I mean, come on, guys! It is Adventure Fest. If it's the same thing time and time again, it's not really an adventure. So we're mixing it up. We got some feedback from everybody that attended that they were looking for something new. So we're mixing it up. We got new trails to blaze, new roads to cruise, streams and lakes to fish and kayak, and we got new mountains to climb. Guys, the Flight 93 Memorial is right next door, and there's also an amazing ATV, UTV dirt bike course trail system right across the street. So it's going to be epic. It's going to be a wild time with Jesus. We also changed the format. It's a free one-day event. That's right. Adventure Fest is now June 8th. It's free. It's a free one-day event for all men, but registration is required by May 31st. We need to get an idea of who's attending and how many people are coming. So again, that's for men 18 and older. Register by May 31st, just to give us an idea. If your plans change and you got to back out, no big deal. We'd rather go long than short. So let me give you an idea of the schedule, guys. Saturday, we're going to open the gates at the festival area around 8 for you to get there, meet up with other guys, and go on adventures. We got things leaving from the festival area at 9 a.m. We got a street motorcycle ride, which will be going out and doing a big loop through the Laurel Highlands and getting some ice cream along the way. We have the mountain bikers going to Cumahoning Recreation Area. Now, guys, this is extreme mountain biking. So you need all your own equipment and the good gear and all the right stuff. You need to be an experienced mountain biker to go on this trip. Then we have the ATV, UTV dirt bike track right across the street. Guys will surely be going there. And then the Flight 93 Memorial will be self-guided. That's an experience I highly recommend that you go there. We have a group going kayaking, but you need to bring your own kayak. And then there'll be groups going caving at Coral Caverns, which is not too far away. At noon, we're going to start serving some meals and food. The great people from 3C's Church will be serving barbecue type food for about $10. It'll be affordable and it'll be really good. So you have options to eat, purchase food, but you can also bring food and tailgate if you want. That's totally cool. At noon also, we're going to start our activities. So Huffy Toss, hatchet throwing, archery, and cornhole, just to name a few. And then at 1 o'clock, we have Steve McGranahan, the world's strongest redneck. That's right. The world's strongest redneck is going to be there doing crazy stuff, bringing some laughter and sharing some amazing praise reports about what Jesus is doing in his life. And then at 2:15, we're going to enter into praise and worship. And then around 2:30, Pastor Pete from South Hills Assembly will be bringing the word. Yep, he'll be bringing the word. Pastor Pete's awesome. Then after that, at 4 o'clock, Gordon Douglas, a Christian comedian, will be coming on. We'll enter into praise and worship again at 5 o'clock. And Pastor Luke from South Hills Assembly and his team will be doing praise and worship, and they are awesome. So I'm really excited about that. But Pastor Jim from Transformation Church will be our final preacher speaker around 5:15 or so. And then we're going to wrap things up around 6 o'clock to let guys get home. Those guys coming up for the day. Maybe you can stop and get something to eat on the way. but we wanted to end it early enough so guys can get home. And for those camping, that's right, we're camping. For the guys who want the same camping experience that we've done for the last 11 years. That's right, this is our 12th year. This year is our 12th year, but we have exclusive access to a nearby campground 1 mile away, Boyers Pond Campground. We have the whole thing rented out. You got to buy tickets for camping. Tickets are $25 per night, right? So for the entire weekend, it'll be $50 per guy for the entire weekend to camp. Add 25 to that for food, or maybe a little bit more, and some gas money, and you have an amazing weekend for about $100. Guys, what can you do in this day and age for an entire weekend for $100? You can't even take your family out to dinner at a fast food restaurant for $100. So we're making it very affordable. We're keeping it very affordable to make it accessible and for everybody, right? And then so for those groups that have 10 or more, we have cabins available. We have 6 cabins. And for the groups that have 10 or more and want a cabin, the cabin is only $50 for the entire weekend. Now, the cabins will not fit 10 guys, but they'll fit a couple, right? And there's beds in there. But the idea is that for the large groups, they're going to have a cabin to put their stuff in, put a couple guys on the beds, and then the rest of the group can set up tents right around that cabin. So you'll have a home base. The campground's amazing. It's beautiful. The cabins are cool, but they are rustic. Most of them have electricity. One of them has solar power. And so there's no running water or anything like that. But the cabins are reserved for groups of 10 or more. And they're first come, first serve, and we only have 10 or 6. RVs as well. You can bring your RV. RVs are an additional $30, just like the cabins, for the entire weekend. Jam as many guys as you want in that RV. It doesn't matter, but the RVs are welcome. We have 6 power hookups, some with water, and then so you'll have everything you need in your RV. And for the guys that don't want to stay at a cabin or a campground, guys that don't like to camp, there are hotels around. There's also Airbnbs. So lots of options for everybody, right? But the schedule at the campground is going to be pretty chill. Friday, right? We're just going to open the doors at 9 a.m. Guys can come and set up camp. The mountain biking crew is going mountain biking at Laurel Summit at 1 o'clock. And remember, guys, this is extreme mountain biking, so you got to be experienced. You got to have all your own gear. And then that's about it. We're going to do some activities around a campfire and the cross Friday night, but we're keeping it open and loose and just giving guys the opportunity to spend time with each other, socialize, and meet new guys. Saturday night, same thing. After the festival ends, we're going to go back to the campground and just hang out with our crew, make dinner, have campfires. Surely there's going to be lots of stuff going on at everyone's campfire. And we're going to encourage guys to kind of mingle and meet someone new. Sunday at 9 a.m., we're going to be doing communion like we've always done, and we'll be doing water baptisms in the lake there. So if you want to be baptized, bring some shorts. It's going to be awesome. Check out from the campground around noon. And then it's optional this year, but since there is a church, that's right, there's a church on the campground, 3 C's Church. Pastor Mike, who preached at AdventureFest last year, that's his church. Pastor Mike welcomed us all to join that church. It's a family church. So just a heads up, guys, there will be women and children at that church service, right? But Pastor Mike will be bringing the word, and it's awesome. It's an amazing church, and the people are very great. So we can't wait to see you. We hope you're going to join us for some of it or all of it. At least come for the free one-day event on Saturday. And if you can camp with us for the entire weekend, that's awesome. We want you there. It's going to be a wild weekend for Jesus, fellas. It's going to be great. Our theme this year is send it. Send it. Hebrews 13:6. The Lord is my helper. I will not fear. Come on, guys. We're going to send it. We're sending it big. We've changed everything. We're mixing things up. It's going to be a wild weekend for Jesus. So I hope to see you there. Hallelujah.